Up where I can see him.
Where's he at?
Where is he at?
He's in my house with my wife. He called me. He said, Nate, are you home? I said,
You okay? What's going on?
I was supposed to get operated on Monday. I've been operated on Monday, and I wanted to wait on it.
Okay.
I've been operated on.
Is she okay?
She's gone.
Where's she at?
She's on the back bed.
She's under the blanket.
But you ain't got no weapons or anything else on you, do you? You need any knives or anything? Hold on, don't. Just your phone? Yeah.
No.
February 7th began as just another quiet Sunday in the small community of Elko, Georgia. But by 9:30 that morning, the peaceful hum of rural life shattered. A frantic call to 911 would send law enforcement racing to the 2300 block of Elko Road.
911, what's your emergency?
My neighbor, he just came up through my yard, all covered in blood. I guess what he's saying is he and his wife had a big argument, and he might have killed her.
Okay, what's the address, sir?
It's 2356 Elko Road.
All right, and do you know where he is right now?
Yeah, he just walked into my house. He's sitting in the kitchen.
Does he have any weapons on him?
Well, I found a knife, but she took it from him.
Where the true horror of what happened behind closed doors was about to be revealed. What the deputies uncovered when they arrived at the scene would mark Houston County's second homicide of the year and leave a trail of unanswered questions in its wake. The call came in at precisely 9:30 a.m. Deputies from the Houston County Sheriff's Office responded immediately to the report of a possible homicide. The address led them to a modest property off Elko Road where the Sadin Fadens lived in an RV. As officers approached, the eerie stillness in the air hinted at something grim.
Best I got is it's a male named Bud, possibly about 80 years of age. His number was, it should be in the residence with the caller. The caller's meaning the neighbor. I'm not sure on the address where it occurred.
I don't think this is going to be the...
Come up here. What's going on, fella? Keep your hands up where I can see him.
Where's he at?
Where is he at?
he's in my house with my wife. He called me. He said, Nate, are you home? I said, yeah. He said, have you got a gun? I said, yeah. I said, yeah, bud, what you need? He said, I need you to shoot me. Me and Deb had it out. She left. She gone. Yeah. I said, Brother Bud, I walk out to talk to him. Yeah. I walked out door. He's in the yard right here. Blood all over his shirt and everything. His hands.
Where does he live?
In the camper back there behind me.
Do you know, is he in the house right now?
Yeah. Right there with my wife. I mean, he's no dude. He ain't got no weapon.
You're not going to get hurt, okay? Can you tell us what's going on? You okay? What's going on?
I was supposed to get operated on Monday. I've been operated on for a full year. Shoulder. I tore the shoulder out before they.
You don't have anything on this right here.
Where'd you get all the blood from?
My wife and me.
Where is she at?
She's down in the house. She's a good woman, but me and her, she wanted me to get operated on Monday, and I wanted to wait on it.
Okay.
I've been operated on.
Is she okay?
She's gone. She's gone.
Cover her, cover him. Come on. Come on, Dusty. Cover back there. Huh?
Got blood on the floor. That's where she's at.
Where's she at in the camper?
She's in the back.
Back room? Supposed to be in the back room. How many rooms are in the camper?
You got it. The living room, and there's a door that goes into the back room.
25. Living room, then the door, then the back room?
Huh?
Which side? What side's the bedroom?
There's another door.
On the left?
Yeah. No, yeah, on the left. You look back in the back.
It's supposed to be living room, door to the left, then go to the back.
Nobody back there?
Nothing, brother.
Nothing. You good in there? Where she's at?
She's on the back bed.
She's under the blanket.
Yeah, he covered up the blanket.
Inside the RV, they found the lifeless body of 60-year-old Deborah Seidenfaden. She had been a beloved bus driver, known for her kindness and dedication to the students of the Houston County School District. But now her body lay cold, the RV transformed into a crime scene. Next door, they located her husband, 78-year-old Harold Seidenfaden, nursing injuries of his own. His demeanor, however, was calm, unnervingly so. While deputies secured the scene, Harold remained seated on the porch of the neighboring house. When questioned, his words were startlingly direct. He admitted to his neighbor earlier that morning,
Bud, you ain't got no weapons or anything else on you, do you? You need any knives or anything? Hold on, don't. Just your phone?
Yeah. No.
Well, we didn't have exact on everything, so unfortunately we had to be safe, not sorry. And by us being safe, that actually keeps you safer.
Yeah. That prosthesis goes down into the bone. It's broken out. Boom. And now, I can't. In the hospital for 2 days. Couldn't drink, had a bowel blocking. This way goes around. This even split the skin. I couldn't drink or eat 14 days. And the stupid doctor said, you're diabetic and your blood sugar's too low. I said I hadn't eaten anything or drank anything. Hadn't eaten anything or drank anything for 14 days. So my blood sugar's too low. Didn't drink it.
When was that? When did you drink bleach? This morning? Man, don't put anything on it right now just because of the blood. No. I understand that, but there's also other things going on, okay?
This shoulder
I checked it for.
just did break out. Prosthesis down in there.
He's on the plane, okay?
The box. Got the knife and the pants in it. And that's his phone right there next to it.
Is there any way that somebody can make sure my wife gets covered up before they couldn't see something?
We're going to make sure everything's taken care of. Now you got to come over and we'll walk with
Yeah, I'll stay with you. Bud, you going to stay with me for a minute, okay?
Oh, okay.
He's going to bring the car up to you. Make it a little bit easier. You're gonna have to slide. Put your other foot up there and then kind of push. Pull your left foot in. Oh, that'll be all right.
It was a confession that sent chills down the spine of even seasoned investigators. Harold stated that the argument escalated to the point of no return. Now his wife's body lay just a few feet away inside the RV they had shared. What had caused the argument, and how had it spiraled so violently? Those questions loomed large as law enforcement began piecing together the events leading up to Deborah's death. To those who knew her, Deborah, known fondly as Debbie, was the last person anyone would expect to meet such a violent end. Born in Charleston, West Virginia, she grew up surrounded by family and carried her warm personality wherever she went. She had lived in several Florida towns before finally settling in Elko, Georgia, 14 years ago. Her love for children made her job as a school bus driver more than just work. It was her passion. Parents spoke of how she treated each child like her own, often offering words of encouragement and ensuring their safety. Her dedication to her job and her community made her a beloved figure in Houston County. Cocoa Beach, Florida was her favorite escape, a place where she felt at peace. It was where she could bask in the sunlight and let the ocean waves carry her worries away. But now that vibrant life had been cut short, leaving friends and family in shock. Back at the scene, deputies detained Harold without resistance. As they waited for medical assistance for his injuries, they began questioning witnesses. 3 neighbors were interviewed.
The hell of a thing to wake up to on a Sunday. Yeah, I mean, I ain't been long, got up, he called me. It's late. I said, yeah, you home? I said, yeah. He said, you got a gun? I said, yeah, bro, what's going on? I need you to shoot it. No, but I didn't. I just like having the other people cut my rig. I try to kill me after I can. I need somebody to do it for me. But I can see.
I hadn't tried to clean up anything or anything that. What did you clean up? Yeah. Right, but what did you clean up though? I mean, in the house, not him personally, in the house.
I set him in his chair and I done everything in his chair. So.
Okay, so nothing else in the house? Okay. All right, that's fine.
Okay.
Just want to make sure.
And I put the paper towels in that box.
Okay, all right.
So.
Yeah, just leave everything where it is now. That way the investigators can take pictures of everything.
It was, he had his hands like this.
Yeah, was he anywhere else in the house? How did he come in? The back door?
I didn't got any y'all in the house.
And he just came straight through here? Did he go anywhere else in the house?
No.
All right, so he just came in here, sat down, and then...
He was in the kitchen. I heard you, come here, hurry. Walk around the corner, no, God, bud.
Okay, all right. So just to make sure, came in that door, walked straight over here, sat here until we got here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I told him just sit here. He said, did y'all call the police? He said, yes.
Okay.
He said, all
right, yeah, just don't mess with any of that. If you would, just stay out here or outside, it's fine. But that way they can go ahead and take pictures of everything, okay? Yeah, no, that's what I said. Out here in there, that way they can get pictures of it. Yeah, well, and that's the other thing, in case there's any drops or anything, that way they can get pictures of it.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey there. Yeah, we can't really say much. The one thing I can ask you, I understand you're the property owner, you have a right to be here, but this is an active crime scene, so we do need to keep everybody out.
Yeah,
so if
can
you
I go in the house?
No, the entire property is a crime scene right now.
So we're still investigating.
Well, when he called me, he said, Nate, my aunt's husband, he said, where you at? I said, I'm just getting up. I said, can you come out here? I said, what's going on? He said, Bud just called me and told me to kill his wife. And he didn't have enough nerve to kill himself. So I made him halfway up the driveway. Could I shoot him? I said, you better call 911.
Yeah, that's right.
Don't meet him up the driveway. First I was messed up like in the house. Because the other day he was talking kind of off his head. But not murder off his head.
Basically, I just stood there, but his spontaneous utterances where he couldn't take it anymore. She wanted him to have another surgery on his shoulder that he was supposed to have next week, and he didn't want to because of the pain and everything he's in. Apparently, that's his boss from the country club. Apparently, he's also got some heart issues as well that's been going on it. Yeah, he couldn't take it anymore and something else. Basically, it was just one of those, he had to do it to get away from her. Pretty much what it boiled down to.
She wanted to have surgery. She wanted to go ahead and have the surgery. And he didn't want to have the surgery.
And their statements all pointed to one chilling detail. Harold had openly admitted to the murder. But Harold's charges paint a grim picture. Murder, aggravated assault, possession of a firearm or knife during the commission of a crime.
Springfield Court Relay Service. They've had that down about an accident fall.
Do what, bud? Do what, man? Do what? They're working on getting you something that way you can use the bathroom. Yeah, we'll get that in just a second. They're going to get you something to use the bathroom with, and then we'll get you out of that and get you clothes changed, okay?
Are you hearing any voices? Are you hearing any voices, anything like that? Right now?
Oh, you need to unplug this.
You hear me? Okay, not have any inner voices in your head.
Still wants to pull anything before you start pulling stuff with you.
At 78 years old, Harold is now facing life in prison or worse. He was transported to the Houston County Detention Center, where he remains without bond. While Harold's confession seems straightforward, investigators are far from closing this case. Neighbors described Harold as quiet and reserved, someone they never expected to commit such a violent act. But those closest to him hinted at underlying tensions between the couple. Their arguments had grown more frequent in recent years, and Harold's frustration was apparent to those who knew him. What triggered the deadly argument that morning? Did Harold snap in a moment of rage, or was there something deeper brewing beneath the surface? The news of Dora's death sent shockwaves through the Houston County School District. Parents and students who relied on her kindness and dedication were left heartbroken. She was more than just a bus driver, one parent shared. She was a role model, someone who genuinely cared about our kids. Debbie's absence leaves a void in the community, one that will not be easily filled. As her loved ones prepare to lay her to rest, they are left grappling with the senselessness of her death. The aftermath. Harold's first court appearance was scheduled for February 9th, just 2 days after the murder. He remains in custody, awaiting his fate. Legal experts suggest that his age and health may play a role in the case, but the severity of his crime leaves little room for leniency. Meanwhile, investigators continue to process the scene, combing through evidence to build a clearer picture of what transpired that morning. For now, the RV on Elko Road stands as a grim reminder of a life lost and a family shattered. How does a love story spanning decades end in such a violent tragedy? What drives a man to take the life of someone he once cherished? These are the haunting questions left in the wake of Deborah's murder. One thing is clear. Behind every crime is a deeper story. What do you think pushed Harold to commit this unspeakable act? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.